everyone, Kelly Shaffner here. Welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you showed up today. Today is a work day for me. Yes, today I am cleaning and processing shoes and handbags, and I'm glad that you showed up so I can show you what I will be working on today. Everything that I'm going to share with you today is shoes and handbags that I picked up at the Goodwill Outlet, which is the bins in Arizona. A couple weeks ago, my husband and I took a road trip to visit the in-laws in Phoenix, Arizona, and I was able to visit the Arizona Phoenix bins, the Goodwill Outlet, where you pay by the pound. And in Phoenix, it cost $1.39 per pound. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my experience with the Phoenix bins. I called first. I called to find out if there were any restrictions, anything like that. And you have to register in Phoenix. You have to get a number because they don't want anyone standing in line to get in the doors when the doors open in the morning. But the only way to register is to show up in person. So I wasn't able to register ahead of time. I did show up really early. In fact, I was number 6, but I had to wait for everyone that had registered days and weeks ahead of me. They got to go in first. But luckily, I showed up on a slow day and I was able to get in because they do have reduced capacity. But the good news is, the day that I showed up was the first day that they weren't limiting the amount of hours that you could shop. So I could have shopped all day, but I was with my husband and he cannot do thrift stores all day long. On this trip, I was a little bit under the gun so far as time is concerned because my husband does not enjoy spending hours and days at thrift stores. So I feel like I perhaps would have selected differently had I been on my own and had I had more time to go through and sort everything. Now, on our way home, we drove through Tucson, Arizona. We did stop at the Goodwill Outlet bins in Tucson, where the price is a little bit higher. It's $1.49 per pound in Tucson. I got about 20 pounds of things in Tucson, and I only spent about an hour there. My husband took the dogs to a dog park while I shopped. Actually, maybe an hour and 15 minutes because I guess he paged me and I was in the zone. I didn't even hear him page me when he returned. But yeah, I had to leave really quickly and I could not even sort my cart in Tucson. But I spent a total of $30 in Tucson. The entire trip was $153. I ended up with roughly about 105 pounds of clothing. Now, not everything has worked. As I've been processing through the clothing, I found things that I'm not even going to attempt to sell. I am donating them. I think there's about 6 items right now. I did purchase a few things for myself, and my husband even picked up a couple t-shirts in Phoenix for himself. Today's video is going to be all the shoes, all the handbags I picked up in Arizona. So if you like these kinds of videos, stay tuned, give the video a thumbs up, and hey, subscribe. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would sure like to have you join me for a future video. So subscribe, tap the bell so you'll get a notification when my next video comes out. Straight into the video. There's a lot of shoes and handbags here, and I have to show you these first because I knew these were something. I saw these in the bins. These were in Arizona, and these are stuffed right now. These are a black leather cowboy boot, and there is a little bit of, not, I guess, scuffing, but it's almost like the paint is not there, and I did not paint these, but look at these boots. This is like a stiletto cowboy boot, and I don't know if you'll be able to see. These are by the brand Charlie Horse. This is made by Lucchese, and I saw these and I couldn't believe no one had picked them up. I brought them home not knowing what they were, did the research. The sold comps on these run anywhere from $90 to about $150. So I was really, really happy to get these. These are a size 8.5, and yay, score. Moving on to handbags. I got a few. None of them have been cleaned, so you're not going to see clean bags. You're going to see these before they've been cleaned. This one is Anne Klein. I don't know where I got this. If I remember where it came from. I'll tell you, I have not even looked up comps on this. This is vegan leather, but it was in really good shape, so I decided to get it. The next, okay, I got this because it's like new. This is Express. This is just a really yellow wristlet with some crystals on it, just like new. And yeah, someone probably got that as a gift, but this is going to be a great pop of color for the right outfit. Next up, a fossil bag. Yeah, I have such good luck with these fossil bags. This is an all leather crossbody. And are you in good shape? I don't even remember. But yeah, seems to be. What do we have here? We have a clip of some sort. So, okay. So yeah, I like this. This one. This is a project. This is Dooney and Burke. And it's almost like a reddish orange coral color. It's a small bag. And it is, I don't know if it's old or just beat up. You can see it's got marks all over it. I decided to bring this home because I do think it's a project. It is really, really dirty inside. Can you see how dirty? Oh! I tried to turn this bag inside out. I wasn't able to. I'm going to see if my husband can turn this inside out because the interior needs a very good scrubbing. I think the exterior can actually be cleaned with leather conditioner and bring this bag back to life because the integrity of the bag is there. It's just really dirty. Who are you? Oh, okay. This is the Sack, and this is a crossbody bag by the Sack. You see it right there? This is all leather, really soft pebble leather, and inside looks good. So what do we have? I just saw something. Oh, there's glitter inside this bag. That's an extra special bag. I think this one might be the Sack too. Who are you? Yeah, this is the Sack as well. I don't know if you can see that there, but this is one of those woven bags. And this one's in really good shape. Now, it does have a little bit of fuzz on it, so I might have to trim that. That's what the bottom of it looks like. The inside needs to be vacuumed. And this one, I mean, it's misshapen. So what I'll do with this one is I will stuff it and then I'll steam it. Because once it's stuffed and steamed, it's going to take its intended shape, and I like that one. You know what? I picked these up. Vera Bradley. This is a Vera Bradley crossbody. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, we have someone's medical ID bracelet. I didn't notice that. I don't know. Wow, that was weird. Okay. So that's the inside of this bag. And those are great because they can be washed. And okay, this one is a brand I was not familiar with. I did look it up as we were driving home. Again, I'm going to stuff this. I will steam this. This is a tweed bag, and it's not leather. This is vegan leather, but I got it because it was unusual. Also might need a little sweater shaving on it. This one is by the brand Lulu Guinness. Here it is. You can see it better. Lulu Guinness. Sorry. I'm filming in front of a window, so can you see that? Lulu Guinness. The comps on this were not bad. I should be able to get about $25 for this bag once I get it all cleaned up and looking like new. Again, a larger Vera Bradley bag. And this one doesn't even, I mean, it almost looks like it was never used. But it's not brand new. Okay, then I found this one. This is the Sack as well. The handle looks a little bit dirty, but this one is the coated canvas. Isn't it pretty though? So pretty in those kind of neutral colors. I'm sorry, this is Sack Roots. See that? Sack Roots. And then it says Peace right here. I'm loving the crossbodies right now, so I thought I'd bring this one home. Okay, this bag has a story. At the bins, one of the rules is only one person per bin, so that's awesome. You can leave your bin whenever you want to, but you have to wait to start picking a bin, you have to wait for the person that's in it to leave. So there was an empty bin, and I was finished with my bin, but I never left my bin until I saw an empty bin. I saw an empty bin. I knew it had handbags in it, and I made a beeline towards that bin. But I saw this woman over here, right? And she's walking towards it, and I'm walking towards it. Well, I am fast and I am determined. I got there, and I saw this bag, and I immediately put it in my cart, hoping that it was what it looks like. What does it look like? I mean, it looks beat up, it looks dirty, and it just needs a good cleaning. This is a Brahman bag, and it is gorgeous. So that woman walked straight up to the bin and did one of these things. Like, she saw it first, it belonged to her. I couldn't believe that the person that was in the bin didn't take it, but I'm happy. This bag was meant to be mine. So it's going to need to be cleaned, but not much. I mean, look at these handles. Look at these handles. Don't they look great? This was, now there, like I said, there's dirt on this bag. So this needs to be cleaned with a leather cleaner and maybe some Doc Martens Wonder Balsam, and I should be able to make this one look as good as new. Yesterday I was washing shoes. I just threw some shoes in the washing machine. Everything that could be hand washed, I washed, and I recently got a box from Jomar Wholesale, all shoes. If you have not seen that video unboxing, I will link it above and leave it in the description so you can check out what I got from Jomar. But needless to say, I have lots of shoes that I am currently cleaning and listing in my Poshmark closet. So these came from Phoenix, but I washed them with the Jomar shoes. And these are just the cutest pair of Vans. They are still stuffed. I do stuff my shoes as they are drying, and these are a little bit damp, but these are Vans. And can you see how cute they are? They are an off-white, almost like a pale yellow. I wouldn't call them yellow. And they do have little bitty navy blue hearts on them. And they're my size. These are a size 8. One was missing a lace. If the laces are in poor shape, I take the laces out and I put new laces in the shoes. So these did not come completely clean. So once they're dry, I will decide whether or not I'll keep these for myself or whether or not I'll sell them. I think they're adorable. I love wearing Vans myself. I have a lot of Vans, so I really don't need any more. The next pair that I machine washed, yes, I threw these in the machine. These are Bernie Mev, and this is what they look like, and this is how clean they came from the washing machine. They do have some suede leather on them, and look, I did not ruin the suede leather by washing it. I did stuff these shoes. These are a small size. I think these are a size 6. I've had good luck selling Bernie Mev shoes and a comfort shoe. I do pretty good with comfort shoes. Okay, these are a project. See those toe marks? So I will attempt to remove the toe marks. These are a leather sandal, and I don't even think you can read the brand here, but you can see it right here. Can you? Right here, Meryl. These are Meryl leather sandals. So this is an outdoor sandal, and yeah, these need to be cleaned, and the insole needs to be washed. They do have some tread wear. Little bit of tread wear there, but this is a really popular brand, and I invested 95 cents. That's what my cost per piece is in this haul. So yeah, I brought these home. So here's another pair similar to that. These are by the brand Roper, which is a brand I've never tried selling before. I've never worn these. These are a Birkenstock looking shoe. They have toe marks in them, but they also have all that turquoise beading, which I think is really cute. I think these are a size 7. I'm gonna clean these up. The tread on these look really good. I mean, they're very dirty. Maybe there'll be something. Next up are some Gap sandals. This is what they look like. I think these are vegan, and I might have left these behind. I picked these up early. When I got to the bins, I found these. So they're good for the current season. That's what they look like. They're a good size. They're a size 9. but they're not leather and they probably won't fetch much, but I ended up bringing them home. Now these sandals, these are Tevas. These are an outdoor sandal. I meant to leave these behind. In fact, I put these in the bottom of my cart. There's a few pairs of shoes here that when I realized I didn't want them, I put them in the bottom of the cart with good intentions of throwing them back, and I checked out with them in my cart, so I brought them home. So Tevas are a great brand of shoe, and if these were in better condition, I would be super happy to have them. I noticed, yeah, it's only on one right here. Can you see how it's kind of chewed up right there? And they're dirty. I'm gonna do what I can to kind of fix those. I'll get these washed. These need to be lint rolled because there's a lot of dirt in that Velcro, and I'm gonna do what I can and try to sell these because I brought them home. They possibly could be donated. Okay, these I got because they're really unusual. This is a brand I've never tried selling. I've heard good things about it. These are Clarks. Can you see? Clarks. They're blue leather. They're a comfort shoe. They're a size 9. I failed to look at this one adequately. I brought them home. This is what the sole looks like on this one, and I can't figure it out because this is what this sole looks like, and this is what this sole looks like. So it looks like maybe the bottom came off on this one. So these are a donate. Now these I picked up because I would wear these, and that is often my gauge. I buy almost everything that I would wear. In fact, I will probably wear these before I list them. These are Skechers memory foam. What are they called? Relaxed fit, air-cooled Skechers memory foam. These are, they might be a faux suede, but these are a comfort shoe, and I think they're cute. And I've sold shoes very similar to this before, and I'll tell you the truth, I wear them. I wear them a few times before I sell them. That's the beauty of reselling. It's like I have a revolving wardrobe. If I really like something, it never shows up in my Poshmark closet. But being that I have several loafers like this, I'll probably wear these a few times before they show up in my Poshmark closet. But yeah, my size 8. Okay, the next pair, I found these early, and so they ended up in my cart. These are Steve Madden, and this is a suede leather sandal, so it's good for the current season, and they have the long laces to lace around the ankle or the leg. They're a little bit warped, and that may have been in the bin, or that may be in my bin that I have at home. They're dirty. They need some cleaning, so I'm going to clean these and see if I can flatten them out a little bit. More Tevas. I think these are men's because they're really wide, but you can see the difference. These are in really good shape. Now, these do have leather on them. They have a suede leather on them. These are an outdoor hiking water shoe, and yes, they can be machine washed. I've washed these before. They come out looking beautiful. You do have to sometimes scrub the bottom if they have rocks in them, but yes, I do scrub outdoor shoes. They're meant to get wet and dirty, and they're meant to be machine washed. Don't be afraid to machine wash them, but these are men's, but I still think they're going to do well. I don't sell a lot of men's, but I was excited to find these. Okay. These are beat up, admittedly so, and probably another project that I'm willing to take on. These are, again, Meryl. These are another outdoor brand. They're all leather on top and an outdoor shoe. The soles on these look great, and that's why I was willing to take a chance on them. But yeah, the leather's pretty beat up. So I think I should be able to clean these and bring them back to life. I have been featuring my before and after shoes on my Instagram account. If you're not following me on Instagram, there's a link in the description below. Make sure you follow me so you can see the before and after of shoes like this, because truthfully, a little TLC can bring these back to a very wearable and sellable shape. Okay, tell me, would you have purchased these? These are snakeskin leather, and they are by the brand Impo, which is, I'm not familiar with the brand Impo, but they're so cute. They're too big for me, or I would definitely wear them, but they're a soft loafer, and they do have a nice sole on them and very little wear. What size are these? These are called the Dario, and oh, they're an 8.5. Okay, I wear an 8, but I'm gonna have to give these a try. All right, next up I have a pair of coral color flats, pointy toe, really dirty. You can see there's a lot of dirt on these. These are Anthropologie, and they're size 7, so that's a good size, and that's why I decided to get them. I'm going to have to clean these because no one wants to buy. I mean, the integrity of the shoe is there. They need a good cleaning. I will clean these with cold water and a little bit of Dawn dish soap. I'll stuff them, let them dry, and then I'll brush them out with a suede brush. If they come clean enough for my satisfaction, I'm gonna sell these on Poshmark. Next up is a pair of Toms. I have really good luck selling Toms, so I got these. These are a size 7. They're an Espadrille. They're in really great shape. They're dirty, easy to clean, but check it out. They have the suede leather on the toe and then mesh suede on the back, but in really good shape. So just a little bit of scrubbing, those will be ready to list. Another pair of Toms. These are an Espadrille Wedge Peep toe slip-on. I sold this, I don't think it was the same color. These are gray, but I sold this same shoe and it sold in less than a day. What size are these? Oh, these are a 7.5, so another good size. Here's a pair that I really like. These are, they're a chunky block heel, and they do have a little bit of the leather wrap, peep toe. These are by the brand Indigo Road, and if I'm not mistaken, that's sold at Macy's. I've purchased Indigo Road at Macy's. I don't know if it's sold anywhere else. I think these are vegan. Yeah, I think this is vegan. I just thought they were really cute. They've been worn, but they're in great shape. Okay, and these are not in good shape. These are Tory Burch. Can you see that? These are just a Tory Burch leather flip-flop, and let me see. Can you see the toe there? Yeah. I got excited when I saw them. I threw them in my cart with very little inspection, and I brought them home. I'm gonna have to run the comps on these because the soles of these are just fine, and the leather is dirty but fine. It's just right there between the toes. I don't know. I think someone's gonna want these anyway. If for nothing else, they might want the logo hardware there. I am going to try to clean them up and see what I can do with them. I was excited when I found Tory Burch and a little disappointed when I saw the condition after I had purchased them. Next pair is a pair of Ballet Flats, and aren't these cute? Okay, so they have the red toe, and it's not white, it's a cream color, a tan color, but really patriotic. These are J. Crew. Can you see it? Or it's on the back there, J. Crew, and these are a 9.5, and in really good condition. They do need to be polished up, cleaned up, but J. Crew sells really well for me. I was happy to find these. Okay, here is a pair, and I just noticed as I pulled this out, this is a brand I've never sold before, and I may not ever sell it. This is Naturalizer. I don't know, it's kind of worn off. Does it? It says it here on the bottom, Naturalizer. But I just noticed the peeling. See that peeling there? And there's some right here. I thought they were really cute. They're really a pretty color of green espadrille. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing, and I don't think it can be fixed. And I don't know. So that's what happens when you're rushed and you don't have time to check things out. Mistakes happen. I bring home things that with flaws that I don't notice the flaws until I'm actually sometimes photographing. But yeah, are you flawless? Be flawless. Okay. Oh, these are dusty. And these are just a pair of summer sandals. Look, they have $1 price tag on them. So I guess nobody even wanted to buy them for $1, but they're dusty and they need to be cleaned. But this is a leather sandal. These are Sperrys, and I've sold Sperrys, but never the sandals. I think these are a size 7, if I remember correctly. Oh no, these are a 6.5. I'm gonna give them a try. they're in good shape. Yeah, 95 cents. Just remember that. I spent 95 cents on these shoes. These are Ferragamo. Can you see that? I know my lights. I'm sitting in front of a window. Yeah, these are Ferragamo. They're an 8.5 AA. So you can see how skinny they are. They're just a classic. Are these vintage? I don't know. I don't know, but they're in super condition. They do have the leather soles, and they were worn, of course, made in Italy, but they're flawless. They're just for really skinny feet. And I mean, this dated style is coming back. I mean, I would definitely wear them if I could put my fat foot in there, but I can't. And I just couldn't leave these at the bins. All right, another project, and I feel like I got a lot of projects, and I showed these to my husband. My husband can fix anything around the house, but I'm trying to make him a cobbler. These are Lucky brand boots, and look at them. Yeah, they have all this, it's almost like a lightening of the leather, and this one is probably even worse. So I'm going to see what I can do to these. Soles look great on these, and I mean, they're in great shape otherwise. So they're 95 cents, and I thought I better bring them home and give my husband a project. Next up is a pair of black leather booties. These are a size 9. They look bigger, but I guess that's a size 9. You can see on the bottom, bandolino, a square toe, and I like the heel on these. But yeah, leather boots, 95 cents. I'm going to say yes every time. Just a few more. Thanks so much for hanging in with me. Next up is a pair of cowboy boots. These are cute, aren't they? They're really dirty, and they need a good polishing, which my husband is a pro. My husband wears, actually, cowboy boots that look similar to this, only men's. My husband is a fan of Justin's, and these are the Justin Gypsy. I believe these are a 6.5. What are you? They're a 6. So yeah, I got these, and then I got these dirty boots. These are Sorel. These are the duck boot, and I believe these are men's, and they're really dirty. Even the wool linings are really dirty. Now those come out, so I will try to get those washed up. I have no doubt that I can polish up the bottoms and make them look really good. It's the liner that I'm concerned about. There's a lot of hair, dust, dirt in those. I was excited to find these because Sorel usually performs pretty good. And I think even in this exact condition, I think I can get about $35. So if I can get them cleaned up, I should be able to make more than $35 on these boots. So you made it to the end. This is the last pair, which of course is my personal favorite. I often do that. And a little story about these shoes. When I saw them in a bin that had been picked over before, they were rubber banded together, and this is all I saw. This is what I saw. Can you believe it? I got so excited. I just grabbed them. They were actually rubber banded together, I think like this. And I grabbed them, I threw them in my cart. I had no idea what the condition was like. I brought them home. So it was like 3 days later, I got to look at the condition of these fabulous booties. So the fringe is not laying down perfectly. I would say that is the only flaw with these Freebird slide booties. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. These, oh, they're a size 9. They're called the Lucy. And I tried them on. They're not my size, but they feel like a dream. I've never, ever tried Freebird before. And now, of course, I want some for myself. They are intentionally distressed. And, I mean, look at these. Look at these. Like new. So this was such a score for me. I was very excited about finding the Freebird boots. I mean, I was very happy with all of the shoes that I got. What did you think about the shoes that I picked up, the handbags that I picked up? They're not all winners, But there's a lot of things here that I am excited and willing to try to sell in my Poshmark closet. I do want to address one thing. These are all dirty shoes and handbags, and I'm touching them with my bare hands because I wash my hands. I am not at all afraid of getting my hands dirty because I can wash them. In fact, that's one of the things that I find particularly satisfying about reselling is that I can find a piece of clothing, shoes, a handbag, and it can be old and tired and dusty and dirty, and I can clean it up, polish it, and give it new life, and then in turn find a new home for it with someone that's really going to appreciate. That's very, very satisfying. And I have been reselling for over a year now, and in that time period I have not been sick. I have caught no cooties, no germs, nothing like that from handling used clothing. No, and it's soap and water. It doesn't make me sick. If it gives you the EBGBs, yeah, sorry about that. It's something that I love doing, and I really love sharing it with you. So if you enjoy seeing my finds, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and join me for the next video. I've got all the clothes behind me. They also came from Arizona, and I want to share those with you in an upcoming video. So make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Blessings.